Oh, yeah, he's going. Yeah, he's going. I had low persuasion chance. Yeah, I should have been doing a little more to keep my room together.
Here we go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals.
Another rain
As
game.
we'll see the
Perfect.
runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas Longhorns, taking on last year's national champions, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Getting set to kick the ball off now. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25.
What do we got?
It's going to be the first of 3 matchups. I like that Buddy picked Auburn.
This match. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. But both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year.
To throw, it's downs. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there. It brings up 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
He shreds the tackle. Longhorns are looking to keep this drive going.
Oh my God.
Gutsy call here by this offense. Early in this game on a 4th down, they decide to go for it, and they come up with the 1st down to be able to move the sticks and keep this drive alive. The gutsy call pays off for the offense.
And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Handoff from the shotgun. Gets the first and still running. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite
let's go,
speed
boys.
shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
All right. We got him, but
And the pass is complete to the tight end.
I got another.
They tackle him, but the gain
I got
moves
another
the
running
ball
back
to
up
the
for him.
36.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Quick completion with the tight end. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. It's going to be tough for the visitors today. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
We think about option plays, especially quarterback when he keeps the ball. A lot of times it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
To the air. It's Downs. On the move now. Trying to get the throw off. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in.
Damn, that fucking 99.
The answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is, and they do a good job of it right here.
So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on fourth down.
I know what I need right here.
Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Caught over the middle. It's Weinbolt. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Longhorns will line up here on first down and goal. Takes the toss, heads to his right. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense. As the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Tackle down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
This defense is spread out all over the field, trying to be able to make plays in space. That is a key. Good job of tackling and keeping out of the end zone.
The crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense. Touchdown, Texas. They connect for 6.
But to cap off an opening drive like this on a third down touchdown pass is such a satisfying way to start a game. The offense has set the tone. Now, bring out the defense. It's their turn.
Better earn every inch.
PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the
Yeah, the one dude's gone, huh? Number, was it 11?
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one.
Offense, that running back?
The defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. Here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but
Running everybody
still be
over.
solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, it's a good ball here by the quarterback, but I have to back up and look at the route by this tight end. He puts such pressure on this defense and makes it very easy for the quarterback to be able to make an accurate throw because he gets separation.
First down, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Getting set. Here's second down. Wide open downfield. Make the stop after a big gain all the way to 34.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
The first down and still motoring. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. They're ready now for the second period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Down with the receiver. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Solid gain on the play there. Wiped out by the penalty flag.
That's always my highest rated lineman. Oh.
Penalty sets him back, makes it first and long.
First.
A short completion to the tight end. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid game there. Well, the defense knows it might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
That might be my smallest player on defense right there.
But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And the ball is hauled in. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. He's going to throw for the first down. Snags the quick throw. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards. See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Defense is hanging in there. The incompletion makes it third and goal from the 3. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, LSU.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, you put so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. That strong coverage that attack.
He's low now.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Running out of time in the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Dropping back. It's Downs. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for the wide out. Complete a huge 4th down stand by this defense.
Good ball, quarterback.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half.
Sadly.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's got it right near the end zone. He will score. Touchdown, LSU.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Scanning the field. It's Downs.
CD.
It is intercepted. Right into the open. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Tigers.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They take some way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the 1st half.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Since it's hands to the ball, and I think I got them next.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
Playbook to target a quarterback.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. The shotgun running play call. Brought down after picking up 5 yards. So 2nd and 5. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. It's 3rd down for the offense. To draw play. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
And they need 8 yards on 4th down to keep this drive going. Dropping back. It's Downs. It's a 4th down stop. The offense will take over in cross territory.
Chris, I just don't get it. You're inside your own red zone, and you're going for it here. You might as well just give the opponent the ball and a chance to score an easy touchdown.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. We've got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up. After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Looking to the end zone. And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. It's no good. There's a penalty marker now. We might see another attempt. Easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 1st and goal for the offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
Body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense once again driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And they stop it at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Back. It's Downs. Pulls it in. It's Harris. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain.
Linebacker pass to save his life.
Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement.
Oh, yeah.
Grab down the middle. It's Reinbolt. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. Longhorns come to the line in the hurry up. They mix it up with a run. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Caught near the sticks. It's Harris. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
Chris, at the risk of stating the obvious, in these conditions, the ball carriers have got to do a better job of securing the football, because if that ball gets away from you, chances are it's going to get on the ground and a turnover.
It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
Bringing pressure. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. One more play before they head to the locker room. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking deep down the left side. Catch made down inside the 25.
Get him down. Just fucking get him down.
Made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to begin the
Curious
second
what
half.
27 would be like.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field.
Switch my book.
First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. Exactly what we saw right there.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Good enough for a fresh set of downs.
Terrible play call.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down, got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate
That was
throw.
3.
He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Let's go.
He hands it off from the gun. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun handoff here. Breaks free. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. This offense continues to roll. You wondered with this defense come up with some answers at halftime. Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way
That
they're
hurt me
able
worse
to
than
keep
a
this
bad
ball on the
quarterback, not
ground,
being able to
churning
run.
out big
I heard I had
yards.
to do them.
I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
Hit as he released it. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Nicely run slant here by the wide receiver. The footwork created just enough separation for the catch.
Offense getting set. Second down play here.
Less than desperate.
Give it to the big fullback here. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Let's face it, we all want a team full of guys that can just make
Back
big
his normal
plays
dad
and
action.
first downs and touchdowns. But you know what? You got to have a big man. You can just turn it to him and hand him the ball, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal.
Chris, to me, I think the quarterback wanted to get this ball thrown downfield, but good coverage forces him to throw it underneath. But give an assist to the O-line, giving him enough time to be able to evaluate that coverage.
And tackled there by the defense. Offense facing second and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, LSU. Now the try here for the extra point.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication.
You have
able to get up to that
Auburn still on your
second
schedule?
level and
Or
open
did
things
you
up
already play them?
nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
He'll bring it out from his end zone.
I see. I think he's like number 11 or 12, so they might be.
End zone for a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
First down here for this offense.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of throwing down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. They're going to run it here. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. The Longhorns will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Back to throw. It's Downs.
Pass rush gets home. This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get
last regular
home.
season game. We went right down the field the first drive. Shit sense.
Caught over the middle. It's Harris. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. It looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great.
Now here he goes. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a
carries,
defense.
man, no
It's
juice.
one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. Well, when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's running out of time here. He'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Ball handed off. Runs through the defender.
Oh.
And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. 1 quarter to play, but it's been a beatdown so far. They'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. Kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive. Working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can. But the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Did you get the
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain.
the boundary corner? Do you have more boundary or you still rolling
to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Nah, just in general, you're saying that you're just going for
third and short
for
from
boundary.
inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Grinding away with a running game. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run phase. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Yeah, last
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
time I had a 6-3 bump and run. Or no, I had a 6-3 bump and run.
Just love watching this back.
Oh, yeah, I really straight to the natty.
Offensive line lowers his pads and gets a nice solid game.
Matter of fact, I'm on the natty every year he started.
Third down now.
I was back. I was,
Try and muscle for the first down. Oh, and he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent third down
I love that
offense.
because I don't know defense.
Chris, they actually call a play that goes in the wrong direction. Seems like everything they've called has worked out, whether it's on the ground or through the air. And this time, the defense steps up and makes a play.
I think that dude 20 picks.
Longhorns offense.
Yep, 20 picks. Crazy.
Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Because that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating.
He's looking deep down the middle. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
What do you know, Chris? Another incompletion. You know,
Dang,
how
that's
inept
the
this
ball day.
passing game has been today, I don't have any confidence that they're going to be able to overcome this big of a deficit in the fourth quarter. If you gave them 2 more quarters, I still don't think they could get it done.
And they get the third down conversion. Football moves now to the 45. Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, handoff inside. He's got the first and still going. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down. The Longhorns looking to run some tempo here. Now rolling out to his left. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive.
29 Philly.
Looking to pass. It's Downs. Defense is coming after him. Down he goes. It's a sack.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on.
Touchdown, Longhorns. They finish off the scoring drive.
Embarrassing.
I love the fact they didn't give up today. This has not been a great game for them, but the fact that they're still fighting late says a lot about the character of this football team.
PAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Get some blocks. Can he make it?
What type of angle he throws to?
They can't catch him. Touchdown. What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
Man, a kick
I don't
return
even
for a
know.
touchdown is one of the most
Anybody explosive on
electrifying
kick
plays in
return.
football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking to this guy anymore.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Oh, they keep the football. They're able to recover that fumble and avoid a costly mistake.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming.
Look out, he's in the clear. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. Well, they move the chains on a clutch drive, and that should be good enough. This was a pressure game. They step up and answer it here and secure a big victory in the middle of the season.
Chris, weeks ago, maybe even all the way back to week 1, we circled this game and knew that we had a chance for a major matchup this week. It lived up to that billing. We find out who the better team is and who's able to build that resume as we get closer to the end of the year.
Tailback tests the middle of the defense. They finally corral him at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A gap and try to.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers.
That's another touchdown for these guys. And they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas, 14.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. Packed up with their own 14. Looking downfield. It's Downs. Moves out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble. They're able to get him down. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. And here's the handoff. And he will make the 1st down. Tackled at the 26. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for a late deep shot. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down.
On both sides of the ball.
Throwing off play action. Looking for a late deep throw. It falls incomplete as the clock hits 0-0. That's it, game over. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that is going to